Well, the anchor you're seeing here is the world's largest anchor, which came off, naturally, the world's largest ship. It was a 564,000 tonner, almost half a kilometer long. The ship was originally built in Japan in 1979. It was then picked up by our great legendary ship owner here in Hong Kong, Mr. Seawise Giant. She was known then, christened as the Seawise Giant.
Great Chinese seafaring traditions continue magnificently with the 564,763-ton Seawise Giant.
The ship was chartered as a storage vessel in the Persian Gulf. She was hit by an Exocet missile. She was declared a constructive total loss. The underwriters then sold the wreck of the cargo to a group of Norwegian investors. We converted the ship, restored her, totally new machinery, and she became known as the Yare Viking. And she traded for the next 15 years under Hong Kong ship management until she was ultimately sold. Fortuitously, we were very fortunate to hear from the captain on board at the time that she was going for demolition to India. We managed to buy this world's largest anchor at slightly over the scrapping price at the time. But that's when our problem started, because how do you get something of this size off a beach in the remotest part of India, get it to Hong Kong? I had the good fortune of sitting next to the Norwegian Consul General of Guangzhou at a dinner party, and I told him what we'd done and what my dilemma was. And he said to me very calmly, he said, "Mr. Hardy, don't worry, I think I may have a solution to this."
The world's largest ship was owned by Hong Kong and then by Norwegian ship owners, so I think it's very appropriate that Norway brings this anchor back to its final port of call in Hong Kong. Well, it's ending up in the front of the Hong Kong Maritime Museum in its new location in Central. And I hope it will be a landmark in Hong Kong to remind people from Hong Kong about the significance of the maritime industry for this place and certainly for my country, Norway.
The shipping industry is and always has been tremendously powerful. Okay, these days we don't have the 70, 80,000 seamen that there used to be. Back in 1950, maybe 1 in 4 people who was employed in Hong Kong was employed in the shipping industry one way or another. We have some kind of ballpark estimates that think it's probably still 10 to 15% of Hong Kong's economy. The shipping industry made Hong Kong. The shipping industry is still at the heart of Hong Kong. And then, just culturally speaking, no harbour, no Hong Kong. Basically an unstable load. You don't know what it's going to do once you've moved it up into the air a bit. It may slip slightly in the slings, a bit of chain may fall off, and so you're juggling a whole bunch of suck it and see things, which you don't know whether they've worked until the point when you lift it.
In early January 2013, we're moving to Central Victoria Harbour from 2 galleries to 15, from 400 square metres to 4,000 square metres, a dramatic increase and a wonderful opportunity to tell the people of Hong Kong their stories and to get new stories from them. The museum will be at the pier, but the anchor will be part of the waterfront landscape. It's sitting in a maritime plaza, and we hope it'll symbolise the past, the present and the future. And it's a 36-ton item. It's a wonderful piece of engineering, but a wonderful piece of contemporary art. And we're going to have a lot of fun showing it to the people.
The Seawise Giant, majestic, ultra-modern, sailing ever onward in her vital role of carrying oil across the seas and the oceans, with the sea-wide tone group's continuing progress and service for mankind in the great drama of the supertanker's world energy lifeline.